Okay, this video is to show how to recover the settings after a hacker has attacked the video viewer. First, let's bring up the video viewer, which is the eye icon. And we press yes to allow it to run. Wait for it. Now, this is what comes up. And although we may have addresses that may not work, and this demo is to show when they do not work because a hacker has gotten there and changed the parameters. This software can locate your DVR camera system even though it's been hacked into by searching for the DVR even though we don't know what the IP address is. So this area here where you see the magnifying glass, we click on it and it will identify your DVR. Just give it a while until it finds a DVR in your system. As you see there, it brought up two DVRs here that I have on my system. Let's presume one of these DVRs or both of them has been hacked, and we want to see what the IP address of the hacked address is. If you don't see anything, you could do this recycle button, which would allow you to rescan and search again for a second time. So I'm just showing you that we're searching again if nothing popped up there, no addresses. So let's say one of these the hacked DVR, we double click on it and we notice the IP address. Let's presume this is the IP address of the hacked system, and as we see there, it's 192.168.0.10. Let's presume this is the hacked address. So we have to remember this 192.168.0.10. The .10 is the address of the DVR, and the first three letters 192.168.0 are like an area code, and basically we have to call within the same area code, or what they call the class. So just remember that. Let's close this for the time being. So our computer probably talks with a different area code or a different class. So we have to bring up the control panel to change the IP address. So we control panel, and the control panel should pop up. And what we want to look for is networking, view networking. Okay, and that's our networking here for our Wi-Fi. And we could left double click twice, and what we want to do is click on properties. What we're going to do here is make sure our computer has the same area code or same class to talk to the same language of the hacked IP address. And we want to look for this one called IPv4, internet port IPv4. Double click, and we want to manually put in the address here, 192.168.0, and we put in a number here. This number is the number of your computer. I like to put in the year I was born. Okay, and there's no need to fill in anything else. Okay, then we say okay. So what this does here, it changes our computer to match the hacked IP address or the area code or the class. The first three numbers is called the class. The fourth number is the address of this computer. So once we make our computer the same class as the a new hacked class, illegal class of the DVR, we can now talk to it. And we say okay, 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 close. And I like to minimize this. So if we go back here, 192.168, we should be able to connect to this DVR. So let us go and do that. And I know the login. Usually the login remains the same. And you could tell if you've done things right by pressing get type. You will see an address here show up. You see it says DVR, so I know it's right. So let's go and log in. And we should be able to log in there. And we have logged in. Now once we have logged in, click on the second icon up here, because we've logged into the illegal hacked address. We want to change it back to what it was before. So we clicked on this second icon up here, second at the top from the left. Wait a while. Then we come down here and then we click on remote config. And then once we're here, give it a while to get to the configuration. And we want to go to networks. Here in the networks, we will change the IP address to what it was before, the gateway and port number. Then we save it. So you must have a note what those original numbers were. And I will see if I could insert that later on when I edit. This is the screen of the original setup on your DVR. So enter these numbers that you see here on your screen, which is shown previous to this, and then save it. You can press pause here and hold it. The video and you save it, and you get out of here, and you've restored your DVR back to what it was before. Now we have to restore your computer back to what it was before. So you could either do control panel again, go to networking, view networking. Okay, see the access here, double click on that one, click on properties, go to IPv4, and then put it back to automatically get the addresses. Okay, and put it back up here to automatically get the addresses. And then say OK, and your computer is back to what it was before, and things should work.